Female was to come up to you and say she wants to make some OnlyFans content with you, what would you tell her or what would you do?
Well, I've been in that situation before. It's something that I've done before already, but so I mean,
Oh, so you already professed in the male prostitution
yeah,
and you was cool with that?
yeah.
So why you don't get back into male prostitution?
That's just something I was doing just to do it. I fucking bitches already. Why not?
I mean, because you're exposing yourself to other guys and they paying for it. You never thought about that? Let me ask you this: would you do porno?
That's basically the same shit.
Right. So why don't you profess in that life? Why don't you take it seriously and make it your profession?
Hey, you a funny nigga, man. I'm about to go smoke my weed. You try to fuck a nigga head up for real. That nigga say, you, you do male prostitution? So, niggas is buying your shit. That shit sounds, bro, you just fucked up my whole shit, bro. What the fuck?
I'm just saying, you comfortable putting yourself out there like that? Why not take it seriously?
I ain't even think about it like that. I thought about fucking a bitch and getting paid for it. I ain't thinking about who the fuck is paying for it. Now, that's crazy.
I mean, who did she pay you, or how did it work? Break it down to me, man. Push rematch and break it down. He didn't want to. He didn't want to rematch. What you mean everything? What's your strong topics?
Shit, I really just be trying to help streamers become better streamers. Where I'm trying to become a better streamer myself.
You trying to become a streamer? Oh, you look like you streaming, my nigga. Let me ask you a question, big dog.
Yes, sir. I picked that questions for a reason.
If a female was to come up to you and she said she wanted to make some OnlyFans content with you, what would you tell this female?
Okay. Am I attracted to the female? Is the female attractive?
Yes, she's your dream girl.
And she want to make some OnlyFans content. Shit, we gonna make the OnlyFans content. If that's my dream, girl, shit.
So with your dream girl, you would become a male prostitute.
A male prostitute. That's kind of deep, bro.
That's the truth.
You know, if you want to look at it like that, I mean, if I'm fucking her and you know what I'm saying, we getting paid for it, and I'm fucking her and I want to fuck her, shit, we can do that. I don't have no problem getting on the camera and doing what I do for some.
You don't care who see. You don't care about the other end of who's seeing you.
I mean, when you put it that way, I do. I do care about certain people seeing me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if that's what that woman want to do. That's what that woman want to do. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I would do it. Like I said, I would do it. I'm not gonna change my mind. You know what I'm saying? I would do it.
These cats really like to make that content with their girl. Tosh, what it do? What you be talking about on here?
Shit, everything. What's the word though?
Everything, man. I got a. Are you in a relationship, man?
Not right now. Not at this moment. What about you?
I mean, I don't do the boyfriend girlfriend relationship.
Say it again.
I don't do the boyfriend girlfriend relationships.
So what is it? Platonic? What is it? Poly? What is what?
Huh?
I don't get it. What is it that you? What you mean? Like, is it got to be a marriage, not a relation? Like what?
No, I'm in the pimp and hoe community.
How do you build a family around a pimp and hoe community?
What do you mean? How you build a family?
How you build a family around a pimp and hoe community?
Well, if a female, chose to stick down with you long enough, you could build a family with her.
But you a pimp, so how you gonna sit? How you gonna lay with a hoe?
See, that's a stereotype of the pimp.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, talk to me. Let me know something that I didn't know.
Well, let me ask you this: what do you think came first, a prostitute or a pimp?
The prostitute.
Correct. Now, most likely that prostitute is going to be a female, correct? So
Yes.
ask yourself, who is the man for that woman that chooses that profession?
Definitely not the trick.
Right. She's not going to feel comfortable, So once she enters that lifestyle, she's only looking at guys in two ways, either a trick or a pimp, right? She's either looking for the guy that understands her choice in the game, appreciates her choices in the life, and is going to give her suggestions to keep growing with what she want to do, push rematch. So
No,
the pimp,
J too. About to crash
what do you
out.
say?
Crying.
Oh, she talking to me. Okay, so yeah, so a pimp to a pimp is nothing but a man to a woman that chooses the lifestyle of prostitution.
Listen, what you think about what he's saying, though, Jay? I'm listening. I'm trying to get understanding what my boy's saying. Like, but all right, I get that part. But my thing is this though. Like, as the pimp, what you think about what he's saying, though, Jay? I'm listening. I'm trying to get understanding what my boy's saying. Like, but all right, I get that part. But my thing is this though. Like, as the pimp, right? It's a direction that you got to lead as far as with that. So what is the obligations as the pimp? You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, the prostitute come first. What is the obligations of that pimp? Like what's you know what I'm saying?
No, what do you mean obligations? What do you mean by that?
What are the obligations? What is the obligations from the pimp? Like what are the responsibilities?
Responsibilities for like I said, is to be a man to a woman that chooses that lifestyle. So
Okay.
so it's just like, okay, in the square world, if you're a husband to a wife, what is the responsibilities of a husband? You get what I'm saying?
Said, nah, okay, I'm gonna stop playing. Jay, you a funner, Jay. Cut it out. You dead in front of Jay. But yo, I get what you're saying though, bro. I just was trying to really kind of like get
Because
a
it's
better
like this.
understanding
It's
because there's
like
so
this.
many different ways this getting prostitution is getting
Listen,
sold
listen, it's
right
like
now.
this. It's like this.
Yeah.
You can look at it two ways, right? The female, she might not want to deal with the pimp man, and she might get with the trick man, right? But over time, that trick man might start tricking on a different female after they already built a family, right?
Okay.
And it might shame that female for how they met, right?
Okay.
So that's the female's perspective of why she should want to build a family and stick with a man, a pimp man that understood her choices in life. And then you could look at it the other way where guys are going to be using the female, right? So if the pimp man is using this female for money and then has a whole family with a square woman that hasn't did nothing for him, how would he be treating that female that is down for him giving him money, right?
Mm.
See, a lot of the people on the outside, they look at it as a stereotype because the pimp man is in the streets next to the dope boy, next to the gangbanger, next to all of that, right? But the dope
Yeah.
boy is dealing with a product. You feel me? And the pimp is dealing with a human being. So we're not that pimp and that dope boy is two different type of men. You get what I'm saying? We're just in the streets together. So a lot of the stereotypes for the pimp man, yeah, they be like, oh, you're not supposed to fuck your hoes and this and that's contrary. That's opposite. The pimp man ain't gonna fuck the square girl. He gonna fuck the girl that's been down with him, right? And if
Have
if
been
she's
down with
down
him
with
that
him
he
long
know
enough,
what resonate with him. Yeah.
right? And if she's down with him long enough, he understands she's a female and wants a family. You know what I mean? It's bigger than just, oh, you're this and that. No, we understood you stuck with it, motherfucker, for some years and we're set up right. So for sure you can build a family within the pimp and hoe community, big dog.
Mm.
There's plenty
Okay.
of doctors and lawyers that are real, you feel me, hoes that got pimps. It's just not exposed like that.
I know it's in I know it's in within this life, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. And it's bigger than what, and that's why I really wanted to understand what you were telling me, because I know that.
How if you let her be with a bunch of
okay?
Hold on, because that's another thing. So from the stereotype, you would think she is with a bunch of men just laying on her back, right? But once you get into this lifestyle, you might realize that these Johns are paying for her time and not her pleasure. You get what I'm saying? And if you can converse about different topics of life, you can reach a lot of these Johns in their field of work to where they'll be mesmerized about the conversation you're capable of having and just want some eye candy. They want to take you on a date.
That's a fact. That's a super fact. That's a super fact. And that breeds a lot of envy that can make depending on how that woman or how that man is moving, whether if they feeling finessed, like whether if the John is feeling too much finesse, that can be dangerous.
Correct.
I feel like that's an expertise that's more dangerous to play with than actually sleeping with the person.
Well, it comes down to, you got to understand what a trick is.
Right.
Because if they really cared about stopping the prostitution, they would put the trick in jail. But the tricks are the ones that work at the jail, are the judges, are the lawyers, are the police. They are the tricks. So for sure they're going to save self, and they're going to try to put the pimp man, they're going to try to put a stereotype on that person to make him look bad. Why? Because they understand that this is a lucrative business. So there comes plenty of stereotypes about what you think that, the gorilla pimp, the Romeo. Those are all stereotypes due by the system, by the government. You know what I'm saying? But if you're really in the streets, then you should know, okay, what it is, facts. But can you do that without fucking? No. So what makes a pimp man the top man, and what makes a whole woman the top woman, is the ability to control those emotions and feelings when it comes for lustful moments, right? So I always tell this: the female that chooses to be that prostitute or a hoe that deals with a pimp, she has to be an all-time high with her emotions and feelings at home and at work. So she has to be the ultimate female when it comes to other females in their professions. You know what I'm saying? And as for the pimp man, he got to understand, look, I got to be different than the average dude. Why? Because she's spending time with trick men on a regular basis. So how do I show her I'm different than most men? By controlling my lustful moments better than most men.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, and that's a challenge for most dudes. So that's why they come up with all these little stereotypes. Oh, you're not supposed to fuck the hoe, because it's easier to just use her. It's more of a challenging for the man if he has to understand this woman and get her to understand, look, we have to challenge ourselves emotionally and physically. I mean, emotionally and our feelings towards this lustful shit on a higher level. Why? Because we're on a bigger mission than most people in life.
Right.
But yeah, man, I could talk over and over about this shit.
Yeah. Baby told me I'm a ball hog. Said show you right, shorty, I ain't feeling what you talk about. Hung up on her like the call drop. I just call these niggas Paul Blart. Always in the mall, but they be walking around just like some mall cops. Watching niggas never buying nothing, nigga. Yeah, roll it up, loud pack, shorty, know what's up. Yeah, smoking good, but we used to going on a dub. Yeah, deep stroke, type of dick that make her fall in love. Then I follow up, fly nigga, I be falling up. Yellow bone, I tell her swallow up. Big gas in them big bags. Baby told me I could hit it raw, but I'm old school like a zigzag. Now she told me that I owe a dick, that's a backwood. You get it, nigga? Riding around with your sister, nigga. Ain't nothing sweet but that swisher, nigga. Roll that shit, like that shit, smoke it. Roll that shit, like that shit, smoke it. Roll that shit.